Hi, if your projects and tasks are getting lost between tools and between Slack, between Notion, and all other different tools you are using, so this is a right automation where we will see how we can solve the problem between Slack and Notion sync so that you can manage everything by staying into Slack channels and you get a backup, you get a Kanban board on Notion from where you can sync it with the Slack channels as well. So this is our workflow where that will be handled with a slash command in Slack, and I will tell you completely how to integrate the tools and how to use the workflow. You will get this copy of this workflow from the download section, and mainly I will tell you what's happening and how to create the stuff. So let's start. So first of all, we need a Slack and Notion credentials that we have to add here. To add the credentials, what you can do is like if you can go to your credentials tab, and in the credential tab we can add our Slack credentials. We need simple Slack API for this, and if I continue it, you need just one access token. How you will get that? You will go to api.slack.com, and here you will create a new app. So for example, let's give it till apps. So if I go to apps, here you will click on create new app. I already have it, so I will just go there. From there I can go to this auth and permissions, and here you can create your Slack bot token. You will not create the user token, you will just create bot authentication token. I will tell you in another video why we need this one, but for this task you just need this bot user auth token. And also you need to give some access here, and that is assistant colon write, assistant colon read, groups colon read, groups history read, and things like that. You need to give particular access. I have given a lot of accesses here. Why? Because I am using it for multiple purposes. So once this step is done, we will just copy this bot token and go here and paste it here, click on save, and we have our Slack is connected. Second thing is we have to connect the Notion, and Notion, we can connect the Notion by similar way. If click on create credential, click on Notion. So here you see the Notion API, click on that. And if I go to this page, notion.so/profile/integrations, so here you can create a new integration. Click on new integration, give it a name, blah blah blah, and select our workspace. When you click on save, you will get the credentials here. So here is my credential key. I will just copy this integration key and upload it there. Here we will just type the integration key, click on save, and our Notion is connected as well. This is how we will connect the both of the tools. Now I need a Notion database. Notion database is something like if you go to any page, you will type like let me give you an example. So for example, I am gonna create a database here, slash, you will type slash database full page. So this is a Notion database. Let me add test, where you can create your own columns, and you can create your own step, your own properties, and what you can use your previous existing database as well. Creating this new database, the purpose of creating this new database was to show you that you have to add that connection that we recently created here as well. You will go to connections, and here you will click on add connection, and we will select our recent integration that we created here. We created integration here in the past step, so you will just choose that one from here. Now that has access to this one, let me go back. So what we have done till now is Notion. So what we have done till now, we have our Slack, we have our Notion, and we have Notion database access as well. But I want to run it from slash command, so I will go to again Slack. In the Slack, you will see here slash commands. In the slash command, I will create a new command, give it any name, whatever you want, slash alpha beta gamma, whatever it is. This is very important, request URL. So it is asking whenever someone type this alpha beta command, where it should go, where it should push that message. So I will go to Slack, and this is the first node that you have. If you double click on it, so you will see two URLs, test URL and production URL. You will use production URL, click on production, click on copy, and paste the URL here. Once you paste it, click on save. You can give a description or hint, whatever you want here. Once that is ready, we will be back to use it. It should be, the workflow should be active because we are using the production URL, so this should be active. Okay, now what is happening when I will let me give you the demo first. So for example, if I give type here slash pm.task, this is the name that I gave. If I type this thing and if I click enter, what it does is it created a page, task added successfully. Here is the task detail. It sent a message, it created a Notion page, and it also pinned it here. Yeah, the benefit is we have all this task available in Notion. Let me go here. So you see, this is a task that we recently created, my Obama care NOH Jones. So here we got this task. Now I can manage its status, I can manage the due date and priority, I can assign it to a developer or project manager, and I have the Kanban board as well, from where I can switch it to from one place to another. And yeah, those are all the functionalities I got. And this next one is, if I have to keep a quick note about that, or details or steps or milestone details, I can keep all of it here in Notion. And how to access it, I will just go to Slack, go to our untitled section, go to our pinned section, and here I have this Notion page. Okay, so what we have done till now, we have connected our Notion, we have connected our Slack, we have connected the webhook, we have connected the Slack page. Now everything is done. Here you just have to connect your credentials that we recently created, and here you have to select the Notion database that you want to use, and make sure you have given access of that integration to database as well. We have everything ready, and let me show you the working. First of all, it will take that request, and now it is checking if the user is allowed or not. If you want to use this node, you can keep it, else you can just remove this thing. What I am telling is, if I am using it or my project manager is using it, so it should proceed. Else if someone else is using that, if a developer is using that, you should ignore that request. So for that, here I have user ID. So I can apply the condition on user ID. I can get 3-4 user IDs and I can apply it here. If user ID is from the list, then continue, else you just remove it. Now I have created a table here, and in that table what we are getting is, let me go to execution first and bring something. So for example, this is something that we run today. Okay, so first of all, it will look for this Slack ID that we got via webhook. It will go to our table and see if we have that channel ID in the database or not. If we have that, then it's good. Otherwise, we need to create that. Okay, if we have that Notion ID, if we have that Slack ID, it will get our database page. Because those things are linked. I am using the Slack ID in the Notion database. Let me show it to you. So here, if I open this task, you see here we have a property Slack ID. So Slack ID is stored here to link both parties, to link both Notion and Slack. Okay, so if it failed to get that database page, that mean that page is not present. So it will create a page, it will add the record in Notion, and it will save the Slack channel ID as well, and then it will send the confirmation that task is created on Notion, and the message is pinned. If it is already created, then it will just give the alert, hey, you are creating a duplicate task, you already have created this task, no need to create it again, I will just pin it for you. So this is the complete workflow. If you want, I can go into more detail in where we can add subtasks as well. I have added that thing already, but I will show you in the next video how you can add subtasks from Slack by staying here. So here I will type a command, and that will be added as a subtask on this Notion page. See you in the next video.